Police also held a news conference this afternoon answering questions about that incident and other recent crime. We're going to break down their message to the community coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. But they did share a big update on their investigation into two recent shootings. Police now say they believe a shooting in Canal Park a week and a half ago is connected to another shooting a few days before at a house party in the Harbor Highlands area. Now, they weren't able to comment on why they believe those incidents are connected, but they have previously said some juveniles were involved in both. The people injured were not seriously hurt.
As for another recent shooting in Duluth's Hillside neighborhood, police say the St. Louis County Attorney's Office currently has that case and is working on possibly filing some charges. They said that those charges could be coming soon. In that shooting, which happened on July 3rd, one man was hospitalized with serious injuries but has since improved. Police have not yet shared any information about a suspect in this case.